Hi, this is Dan Hutchison, and I'm going to show you today how you can actually start and run your own conference from wesearch.com. Okay, it starts by, you come over here to the conference section, to the weConference link, and then what you do is you click on the create a new conference. Now you type in your name, the title of the conference, you have a short description, you have to click on the acceptance of terms, of course, and then you send a request. Once you send a request to us, it'll come back to you. You'll get approval for your conference, and then you can actually start to post your own conference. Now, what's really cool, I'm going to go back here to where I was, and I'll show you a conference that I use to, I do a lot of art photography, so I created this Wild Photons Fine Art Gallery showing. And it turns out that you can change, everything's in here. You can, as you create this, it walks you through to create your own website. And you can see right now I'm in the preview mode because I've logged in, and so I can come in and I can change my template. I can use my own template here that if I've preloaded it, or I can come down here and I can select a different template that we've already created for you. So if I want red and white outline, it does that. So you see it switches it. And or black and blue. You can see how it changes everything. And so the fonts change all this. I can edit my logo. I can change whatever photo I want to do. I will have added the photo, which is this piece right here. And now I can get into details. Here's the details of the conference, which I typed in a different location, but I can edit all of this stuff whenever I want to. You just go to the edit buttons and you change it. The other thing you can do is, you notice down here that we have PayPal. And what's cool about this is that you can actually, it will do the whole payment section for you and everything. And so as people log on, they register, we just send you a check every month as to what comes on. You can find out more about that when you check on it here. I won't waste your time going into that. But the people that come to the conference, you come over here to Happy Snaps, they could post pictures from the conference if they wanted to, or you can post pictures. The other thing that's really neat is that the way it's designed is that once we come back and have the conference going, you can see here, this is your management site. So you can come in and actually manage the conference. And I don't know if you've ever run a technical conference. I've run several of them where you have people on a committee all around the globe and you're on the phone and everybody's got an Excel spreadsheet, and very quickly the Excel spreadsheet gets out of sync with everybody and no one can talk. You have to stop and redo the Excel spreadsheet and start all over again. Well, we've changed all that so that now what you can do is you can go through the whole conference management routine here, and you can have a management meeting where everybody logs on to this. I didn't actually create this one this way, but everybody logs on to it in a committee meeting, and as the changes are made, it's updated on everybody's computer screen, and they can rate the papers. The better thing too is that normally you send out the spreadsheets to all of your managers, then the data comes back and someone has to spend the time integrating as to what papers everybody liked, how they rated them. Now it's all done by the computer. Everybody goes on to the site, they log in, they look at the papers, the abstracts, they make their various previews, and from that they can you can actually see as the conference manager who's done their job of rating the papers, who's not doing their job, so you can ping them with an email so that when you get ready for the meeting, everybody's prepared. And then when you go through the final selection process, you can actually map out the whole conference, and everybody can see what papers have been selected, what have not. If you've got a targeted number of papers for a particular day, you can see exactly what's been targeted. So it's a really neat way to manage a conference, and it makes your life a lot easier if you're a conference manager. And you don't have the problem of setting up your own website and paying for all those fees, because this doesn't cost you anything. The only thing it costs you is that we do pass along, we deduct, what we will do is deduct the fees for the PayPal and a small percentage of any conference fees. If you have no fees, you can do the whole thing for free. There's no charge for it. So thank you very much. I hope you find this weConference feature really valuable when you're running your next conference or just simply trying to host a meeting around the globe.